Hi guys, welcome back to Dami Dimension channel. My name is Dami. In case you're meeting for the first time, you're welcome to the family. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to correctly attach crinoline, or some people call it horsehair braid. So I'm going to be showing you how to correctly attach it to your project. We know that in today's fashion world, crinoline cannot be left out. So for instance, here are some samples of crinoline projects. You can see how the crinoline really made the work look, elegant. So this is something you should know, and probably you've been doing it wrong. This video is going to show you how to get it right. I know that there are tons and tons of videos out there on how to insert the crinoline, but trust me, some of these videos did not go to the extent of telling you what you could be doing wrong, because I come across a lot of people saying that when they attach their crinoline on their projects, it doesn't give them the result that they desire or what they are hoping for. So in this video, I'm going to be making sure that I explain to you what you could be doing wrong, so that next time you make use of your crinoline, you don't make the same mistakes, so you can get the most of it. So I have a sample of a crinoline here in case you don't know what we're talking about. This is it. So the first thing you should know is that crinoline comes in different sizes and textures. Okay, we have the stiff type and we have the softer one. For instance, this is the stiff type. This one is 3 inches wide. It's about 7.5 centimeters wide. There are some that are wider than this, some are thinner. So depending on the project you're working on, you should choose the correct crinoline for your project, because if you don't, you may end up not getting the result that you desire. For instance, if you're working on a fabric that is thin, then you could get away with using the thin type and you can achieve what you want. And also, the width of your project should determine the width of the crinoline you're going to be making use of. Now I'm going to be demonstrating how to correctly use this crinoline, because sometimes it can be really tricky. If you don't do it right, you may just get it wrong. Give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I post videos every week, so try not to miss anything from this channel. And guys, let's get started. So I'm going to be demonstrating with this piece of fabric, and I grab my crinoline, and like I said that it comes in different sizes and textures. It also comes in different colors. So as you can see, I'm making use of a color that matches so perfectly with my fabric. There are several ways of fixing the crinoline, but with this method I'm going to be showing you now, you cannot go wrong. So you should first place your crinoline on your hemline like so. Make sure you match it to the edge of your dress, and then you should start pinning it down. The very first tip you should take note of is that pinning is very important if you want to make sure that everything goes well, because the crinoline is really elastic. So you have to, or maybe don't let me say you have to, I recommend that you should pin it down, because it's just going to make it more easier for you. You can keep track of what you're doing, you can be in control and not let the crinoline control you, because it's just really tempting to stretch. All right, so I'm just laying it down on the edges all along like that, and I'm pinning it down, and then I'm going to be stitching by 1/2 inch along the edge like I just showed you. All right, and then I'm going to be flipping it once I'm done. So after sewing it, this is what it looks like. You can see that I did not stretch it. You can see what I have. If you stretch it by, if you stretch it just a little bit, you're going to be having your fabric gathered, and that's not what you want. So as you can see, I'm just using it to flip it to the other side. So I just flipped it to the other side like so, and I'm going to be pushing the crinoline, using the crinoline to push the edge of my fabric like that. Can you see that? So if I don't push it, is going to be a little bit bumpy at the hemline, and you don't want that, I'm sure. So make sure you use, just take advantage of the stiffness of this crinoline to push in the edge of your fabric, as you can see me doing. So you can see the parts that I've pushed already, they are looking, flat and not bumpy, and it's giving the hemline a really nice look compared with the part that I'm yet to push. So I hope you can see what I'm trying to say. So keep using the crinoline to push the edge like so, as you can see me doing, and then pin it down so you can, keep it in place easily. Can you see the part that I have not yet pushed? You can see the difference. If you don't push it and pin it, you can have that bumpiness, and it's not going to make your project look cute. So you see how it looks on the other side. All right, this is an example of how well you should use your crinoline. Okay, it's actually very easy but really tricky at the same time because of the stretchy nature of the crinoline. Okay, so once you're done, then you should go ahead and stitch it by 1/2 inch along the edge like I just demonstrated. Okay, and once I'm done doing that, this is what I have. You can see how clean it looks both inside and outside, and because of the color of the crinoline I use, it matches so well with my fabric. I don't really need to do anything more to it. So you can see all the way down, it's so clean, right? Okay, and already you should notice that it has given the end of my piece of fabric structure. When you compare with the part that does not have the crinoline, you can see the structure that it has given to the end. So that is what you want to achieve with your crinoline. If you don't do it well, it can make your fabric look ugly when it's gathered. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you a quick, finished look of the project. This is what it looks like. Can't you see how cute it looks? So you can try to imagine how it's going to look without the crinoline at the edge. It's not going to give the edge the structure. And now imagine if it's in layers. It's just going to be, so beautiful. But yeah, this is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video, and if you're yet to be subscribed to my channel, use the red button down below to subscribe free of charge. Share the video with your sewing mates, and let us meet in my next video. And until then, I say bye.